Yo, yo, yo. Ooh. Another Villager series. We sitting here with Nick. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. How are you doing, Mr. TK?
Doing well, doing well, doing well. So, for those who don't know, Nick is the one and only village designer that we have at the moment. We did a fashion show recently, and Nick designed all 15 pieces. Make sure you go and check that recap on our page. Also, all the beautiful pieces that you see behind us, Nick is also responsible for. So he operates out of the Village Skatepark. He operates the Village Skatepark thread portion of our business, which handles the merch and the clothes. So everything that you see, he made it. So we just gonna chop it up with him real quick. Pick his brain, see how, where he at, how he got here, and and then show you some pieces. Starting out, bro. You want to say anything?
Yes. My name is Nick. I'm currently right now 25 years old. Owner of my brand called BLACKSTAR brand, and being with y'all, bro, really has been like amazing and inspiring. Cause I'm just learning off of y'all too, Like I was never tapped in with the skateboard community or the environment. So this being in this space has opened my eyes to a different environment to like lead towards. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to like learn like as I'm going.
That's tight. That's tight. Yeah, that's something that I just thought of. You're not a skater. You're not a biker. You're not. You know what I mean? Village Skate Park. We hold. That's what it is. But when you at the skate park, you rip your clothes. You need to be. You need to know how to fix them. You're constantly tearing up your clothes. So that's where the sewing part comes in, which brings you in.
Yeah.
Which is just a cool, connection to how it is. It's like you don't have to ride wheels to be a part of the community and all of that, So, but you've been sewing and doing clothes way before you got to the village. So how did you get started with that?
It was about 2018. It was when I was doing college at Valdosta, and I had to take a semester off. And during that time period, like I was connecting with like a Christian like campus like church that had like a ministry. And they kind of were forcing me to like be part of this talent show they had coming up. And that time period, I asked my mom to help me to do like a fashion show with the clothing, like Christian related. And that was like my intro of like starting doing clothes and like hand sewing with the patches and stuff.
You just put like crosses on shirts.
Yeah, like crosses on shirt and like customizing the patches, like different kind of church prints with pants and stuff like that. So that was just an intro. It was really cool.
That's cool. And then what happened after that?
After that, I went back to school and I just started focusing on making customizations for myself and just wearing it in school because I figured like the best marketing way is just wearing your own stuff. You know what I mean? Like, just going to class, like that was the flex.
Hey, so where was you at school at?
I went to Valdosta State University. That's like South Georgia area.
Right. So you just moved to Atlanta afterwards?
Yup, got my degree, got out of there.
Right. So, what do you want to do with your, what do you want to do with your brand? What do you want to do with your talent, your skill? What's your plan for yourself?
I don't think I really have like a
2 minutes.
Like an end goal of like what I want to do with fashion. I think I just want to do it in general, and what I do could inspire somebody else to make them want to do it too.
But what was I gonna say? So what do you get from making clothes? Like, how you feel when you complete a piece? Like, what is it that like what is it that makes you want to like
keep going?
Yeah, keep going, or even just be like, man, fuck it, I ain't doing it no more. You know what I mean? Like what is your process for
like
clothes? Like, what does it do for you?
You know that feeling when people like hear music and they can like connect with it so much. You're like, hey man, this song made me cry, made me feel the type of way. You know what I mean? I should have that same kind of feeling, but with clothes, like off of like the art, like that you may appreciate from it. Yeah. And me doing it is off of me figuring out different ways to express art in the fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, the fashion space.
Yeah, I believe fashion is art already. So it is showing like different ways to use the machine and the thread and the color schemes and on clothes. Because clothes is your canvas. Yeah,
and it's literally art. It's like. It can be generic and basic, or it can just be fire and super creative. You know what I mean? So, But yeah, so from 2018 till now, and now you in this space. How do you feel about like your process, your journey, so far?
Mm, how do I feel? I feel happy. I feel like it's always cool to like get to new environments and new spaces and like learn from them, and like who knows, they can like learn from me too, probably, in a way. My niggas needed to inspire each other to like see where we can go, because I have no idea like the end goal for this space and with us, but I know it's gonna get better and farther,
Yeah.
and bigger. But like as far as like where do I see it at the end, I don't think this is gonna be an end, because it's gonna keep going. Like whoever's next, like what's you know what I mean? It's gonna keep being a continuously like thing with the space.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the beginning.
In the space. So do you do anything other than make clothes?
Yeah, I work at Diesel and Wyndham Small. I'm a stock associate in Levi's at Ponce City Market as a sales stylist. I'm trying to just gain as much knowledge in like different departments in fashion, so I can just make sure I'm good with my own self. Like being like an owner, like entrepreneur, you gotta make sure you're good like in customer service. Good with like knowing how to think, like go ship. I'm trying to get knowledge and everything.
Yeah. So both of the fields that you work in are fashion related.
Yeah.
See, that's a pro tip. You know what I mean? It's like you don't necessarily have to jump right into, your like your field, or whether you want to start a business or whatever. Of course, you gotta take the steps to make sure that you're set up correctly. But like when it comes to getting money, like there's so many different fields that like whatever you into, you can find a way to like get money in there, and then while you in that field, it might not be exactly what you want, but now you like segue into, some of your, like something that you actually want, like your overall like goal for yourself, you know what I mean? So it looks like that's what you're doing, you know what I mean? Like,
I always say,
what's that?
I always say that we should all be like students in a way, like always be open to like learn, in whatever environment you're in. Like we all want to grow, right? So we gotta make sure whatever jobs we have currently is helping us grow where we want to be.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Before we get into showing the pieces, man, you got any stories pertaining to fashion? But yeah, speaking of journeys, yeah, tell us a story from something that you learned, or it could be something that stuck out in the just process of you making a piece. You know what I mean? What's the fashion story you got?
I can talk about when I was in school and we had so we got to graduate for seniors with an exhibition, and you get to pick off of your own theme. And I did my theme off of like the intro of starting my brand, BLACKSTAR, the brand, and it had like in between like a pop-up like fashion show. And that was pretty cool, because it was like caught everybody off guard, kind of like, oh, why is there a fashion show in like an art space, only like paintings?
Yeah.
But that was towards the end. I had like 18 models, my homies, like just like walking in the middle of the gallery, like kind of thing.
That's hard.
That was just a vibe, like I just really experienced, and I was very happy with, and what I mean, like it was a very good day for me, I think.
That's tight. How old were you then?
23, 22.
Hey, so how many fashion shows have you done?
Like it go back to professional or not professional, because in college, like
just
college,
in total, in total. Okay, how many fashion shows have you done like professionally, and then how many fashion shows have you like just done yourself?
Me being a designer or model? Or styling, like which one?
Like where you've had pieces in.
How
many fashion shows have you had pieces in, and how many fashion shows have you done yourself?
I've had pieces in I think 5 or 6, and I've done my own show like 3 times. Yeah, I did like a virtual fashion show. I did one in my college just randomly, and then in my senior exhibition.
So before we get out of here, anybody who wants to pursue a career in fashion, who wants to make money off of the clothes that they make, you got any suggestions for them? Recommendations, advice?
Yes, stop procrastinating. Like, stop letting things be an idea. Like, literally try to make effort to do it yourself, or have a team to do it. If you got no team, just use your friends, please. Because things can be talked about so much, and it will never happen.
Yeah.
Like somebody gotta have the effort to do it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
somebody. You gotta be yourself at least.
Yeah.
So be a student.
Be a student. But also create until you become a master.
Amen. And even when you are a master, still be open to learn and hear critiques.
And you know that you will be a master when you start getting students.
Boom. Why? Because the students lie inside you.
Because you once were, and you attract
Mm.
what it is you want to give out.
Ah. Yes. It was Skatepark ATL.
The Skatepark ATL. Yeah, so parts of this is going to go into the documentary. Most of this is going to go on to our page. So, you know, be in tune, stay tuned. If you want to come see any of the pieces that my man Nick has created, he will be here. If he don't move, he'll be here longer. But he will be here until July. I mean until January. Yeah, until like January. So you can come grab any of the beautiful pieces that you see him making, chop it up with him, learn with him, you know what I mean, share wisdom. We do a sewing circle every Sunday, so you know, pull up to that. And yeah, we're gonna get into the pieces, the clothes, and talking about that.
Cool.
Sure.